Now we move on to the beauty of higher order functions. On the very next slide, we're going to see a task, a function, that's going to be profoundly similar. Profoundly similar. And we're going to go, there must be some better. And then on the third slide, we're going to see the same function with only another slight change. And we're going to ask ourselves, there must be a better way. But I'm going to literally want you to get bored in the next few minutes, because when you get bored, you're never going to make this mistake again. You're never going to want to deal with this situation again. You're never going to put yourself in this position again, where something takes so much longer because you're doing a repeatable task that could have been done once. You're never going to be put in that position again. You're going to fight it in future. You're going to stay with your instincts and say, actually, maybe there's a better... Good. All right. Okay, good.
It's called going meta.
Seth, line 1, what are we doing here? It does look good, though, at the end, right?
Declaring a variable
It is quite big.
global context.
Yeah, global context. We're saving in memory what, Seth?
We're naming it some ungodly long name, copy array, and multiply by 2.
Copy array, some clear semantic name, copy array, multiply by 2. Saving it, there it is. Next line, we're going to go to Charles. We save copy array, multiply by 2. What's our next line, Charles, that JavaScript actually does?
It's going to be my array,
Yeah.
and it's going to be assigned 1, 2, and 3, yeah.
An array of 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Next line, who have I not called on yet? Michael, what's we doing in the next line? Left-hand side.
We're assigning the result of calling that function.
The return value of executing copy array and multiply by 2. People, that level of technical communication, if you are finding this earlier stuff a little bit too manageable, focus on the quality and precision of your technical communication. That's the ability to communicate what your code is doing with such precision that somebody else could actually implement it just by hearing you verbalize it. That is a key feature of a senior developer. Can I take my understanding of the code base, make it meaningful to people who are not even seeing it yet? That's a real skill. Excellent. So results declared while we head off and we execute copy, array, multiply by 2 with the input of my array, which is 1, 2, 3. There it is. We create, and because all of you are not yet bored by saying this, you can say it instead of me, we create a brand new
Execution context.
Very nice. Hopefully our online audience is typing that in vigorously. And there it is. Our thread of execution goes in, and in our local memory, I'm going to try and keep this tidier for posterity, people. In our local memory, we have what, David? First thing.
We have the const output.
That's the second thing we do.
The parameter coming in with the...
I would even say the parameter is not coming in. The parameter is sitting there waiting. The argument's coming in. The parameter is our placeholder, the label array, being filled in with what, David?
1, 2, and 3 are my array.
Exactly, and that is our...
Value.
Yep, often known specifically in this situation as our... Jasmine?
Argument.
Argument, excellent. Parameter, argument. David, what's this?
An array.
David! Was that a joke?
Yes, it was.
Hilarious, all right. Good. Remove him. Okay. Output is an empty array declared. Well, that's what we need, right? We want to take in our input array, create a new output array, loop through the input array, double each element, stick them in the output array. Great, okay. Not profound, maybe, but let's keep going. So now we hit the for loop, and I'm going to diagram my for loop like this. I'm going to take my array, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use the sort of left-hand side here where the thread is executing just as a kind of working area. I'm not copying them, I'm just working on them here. For the way a for loop works, I like to not speak in the hypothetical loop through. No. First time we hit the body of it, i's value is literally what, Sam?
0.
0. Array position 0 is what? Array position 0 is, array index 0 is.
That's the index.
Yeah. Array 0 is 1. Oh, who said 1? Yes, David. Array 0 is 1. You know, right? Array is 1, 2, 3. Array position 0 is 1. We take that 1. We do what with it, Mike?
We multiply it by
We
2.
multiply it by 2. We get 2. And we do what with that, Jasmine?
We push it onto the
We push it onto the what?
output.
Output array. It's a for loop though, and this time round, Andrew, I is what?
1.
1. Array position 1 is what, Andrew?
2.
2. By the way, don't worry. I don't think I've given, maybe I've given this talk here, but on iterators, I started off by having people, experienced developers, verbalize the value of I and the value they want to find in an array. And consistently, I would say 8 out of 10 times, when I ask them what's the value of I, they say 1. Because everybody really in their heart doesn't care so much about the position of the element as just the element. So don't worry if you're, slightly thrown off by this. But yeah, 2 by 2 is 4. We push it to output. There it is, 2, 2, 4, 6. So there's our output array, 2, 4, 6. We've finished our for loop. We've moved quickly through this. And Virginia, the final line of calling copy array and multiply by 2 with the input of 1, 2, 3. The final line is, we've got our lovely output array there, but it's stuck inside our execution context. How do I get it out, Virginia?
Return.
I return what?
That array.
Absolutely. I return the value of output, which is the array, out in Virginia to what global label?
Result.
Into result. There it is. 2, 4, and 6. Good. I took in an array 1, 2, 3. I created a brand new array with each element doubled. 2, 4, 6. Not an unusual task. A reasonable task to do. You like this function? You love this function. You're going to love my very distinctive next function. Oh, so different. What are we doing? I'm going to do it down here for the first time. How about that? Alex, what are we doing here in line 1 with this radically different function? Oh, so different.
Storing
Alex,
a label of copy array and divide by 2.
Yeah, exactly. And folks, I'm going to actually, this is a whole new app. There it is, a whole new app. So don't think about the memory being crossing over. Copy array and divide by 2. It's a whole new function. We're having to write and save all of its code all over again. And next line, Alex.
Storing a label of my array.
Yeah.
The value of the array of 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3. Next line, Sam.
You declare copy, or you invoke copy array and divide by.
Right, but the left-hand side first. Yeah, declare result, exactly. And it's what right now? Uninitialized. Yeah, we don't yet know what to store in it. Okay. But we do have an idea what to do to figure out what to store in it. We go off and run, Sam.
You're invoking
Go ahead.
Copy array and divide by
Divide
2.
by 2 with what argument?
My array.
Which is what value?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Excellent. There it is. And its output will be stored into result. Let's create the new execution context. Well done. Already, Mike's voice has become execution context. There it is. Let's go into it. There it is. And in local memory, what's the first thing we have? And try and be as precise as possible with the technical communication here. Try and be as precise as possible. David, you're up. We have what in our local memory, David?
We have an array, which is the parameter.
Nope, giggling. Vinesh, be supportive. Argument excellent, David. Exactly. Thank you, David. Spot on. And Bhuvanesh, well done as well. And our parameter, David, is array. That's our placeholder name in which we're going to fill in with the actual value. Very nice from David. Thank you, David. There it is, array. Next line, Jasmine.
We're declaring output.
Yeah, exactly. We enter the body of the function now. Output is an empty array. Let's use our output array. Let's fill it in with each element from the input array, this time halved. Okay, for loop. We're going to diagram it on this side here so it's easier to work with. Array 1, 2, 3. Output is an empty array. There it is. Very nice. And Anna, first time you hit the body of the for loop, i's value is?
0.
0. Array position 0 is?
1.
1. 1 divided by 2 is?
0.5.
0.5. Yeah, I'm going to spread that British pronunciation. 0.5. I can't tell this. I can't tell the same joke every time. Okay, 0.5. And do what with it, Anna? Do what with the 0.5?
Push it onto output.
Push it into output. Excellent. Thank you, Anna. There it is. And now i's value is what, Jasmine?
1,
I's value is 1. Array position 1 is?
2,
2. 2 by 2 is?
1.
1. We do what with it?
Push it onto the output.
Okay, and then the final one, 1.5. There it is, 0.5, 1, 1.5. We grab that array, the value of output, and we return it out to where, Jasmine?
Result.
Into result. Excellent, Jasmine, thank you. Ooh, there it is.